This is the Glitched Attraction hard mode, where hard is an understatement. It was made by speedrunners of the game, so it's a mod designed to be hard for the masters of the game with hundreds of hours. I did get pretty good, but I haven't touched the game in 5 months. I won't spoil what's different about each of the 6 levels, but trust me, it won't be hard to tell.
Fellow user, welcome to the
Been a little while.
FNAF Attraction.
I installed the mod correctly. Okay, I was curious. It would appear it's working. Oh my god! Why does it work? Because... Welcome to the Glitched Attraction, but it's stupidly hard. This video is sponsored by Factor. Do your meals look like this? Mind you, this is literally my lunch. We can do better. Factor offers better. Factor sends meals to your door that are ready to eat in minutes, and are a great way to replace fast food and delivery without adding the extra time cooking takes. They're a good bit healthier than all that too, even offering meals for anyone wanting to follow keto, low-calorie, vegan, or vegetarian. Every meal lists all the ingredients and nutrition facts clearly, making it a very rare combination of healthy and convenient. They offer drinks as add-on options too. Look at this bottle. Oh, I love it when they make the outside of bottles in these commercials covered in water droplets. It makes me so thirsty for some pineapple, turmeric, basil, cold-pressed juice. That is health. Right now, you can use code HOGSPIFFAPR50. Nice, guys. For 50% off your first box. Link in the description and pinned comment. Alright, chat, I have a dill. Where do I put the dill? Where did the dill go, chat? Well, here it is. We put the dill in components. Dill with the pickle. Oh, it worked. How are you so... This is bad. How do you get out of this thing? Uh-oh. Everybody's cracked. Plus, there's 10 million balloon boys. Oh, shh. Oh, and hey now. Hey, whoa! You just chill out, big guy. Oh, it's been a while, chat. It has been a hot second. And we gotta get in the thing. Good. I take it back. This is gonna be super easy. Mod not hard enough.
Hi, Spig.
Fuck.
I got my wisdom teeth removed recently, and watching you play makes me feel a lot better. I hope you are having a good day.
Where's the checkpoint? Chat, do you remember trying to get out of Freddy's room in the Chaos mod? This is 10 times more of an enjoyable gaming experience so far. Ooh. Pretty spicy. You watched the video on that? Oh god. Imagine the stream. There were people... Oh. Oh. There were people who sat watching me live. You sit back down, big guy. Okay. 425-635. Get back up. Chill out the balloon boys. Get the boop. Good. Oh, we gotta go. Right? Bingo. Bingo. Bingo, chat. Why won't he stop? No way I lost and have to restart? Please, no. No! Man, it does not help that I haven't played this game in like 4 months. Ah, well, that's... I think I had to crouch there. Yeah. Yeah. I think so. There goes Tentacle Terry. Good boy. Oh, whoa, yo, whoa, sit back. Why are you so small? He's so tiny. No, 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 no. The little one is like more angsty than the rest. Okay. 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 702333. No! Man, I had like a spit glob in that no. No! I don't know if you could hear it, but it was a moist no. 6441. Got him. Okay, let's do this right. Hello? Okay. I'm under the impression that something has gone catastrophically wrong. If this Alt F4 kills the stream, I'm sorry. It didn't kill the stream. Good thing I was tabbed into the right video game. Level 1 isn't that bad. It's a 1-minute level normally. The excrement hits the fan now. First of all, because I lost the ability to remember 6-digit codes out of order. The game just didn't want us to keep our hammer. It was gonna be too OP. Oh my, hello.
After 2 months, smiley face.
Hello.
Okay, 5 is play. 3 is squiggle. That is mango. How is this harder now? I did hear something about 5 mangoes. In fact, I think they may have referred to them as super mangoes. Waterbending 3. Okay. But you just went back up. Chat, this is not gonna be good. Especially because my ability to remember codes has gone significantly downhill since I played this. Dear Lord. That's a lot of mango. There's no checkpoints. And part 2 of this is significantly harder because I can't sneak by Freddy. I actually have to keep him wound up. Chica!
Hello.
I guess I could use lockers. Yeah, I probably should. I'm used to playing this speed run, but you're right. Okay, 1 is math. Waterbending's 2, math is 3. No! Nice. We have to play this super slowly. Because if I run around, I'm gonna get hit by mango, because they're like constantly coming out of every opening. You can't hide from mango. If you get aggroed by mango, you die. Period.
Hi.
No. So there's 4 vents, but only 3 are active right now.
Chica has some meaty grippers.
Yep, you're right. Did they patch out sideways run being faster? Oh, I forgot about that.
Hi.
Thank you.
Hello.
Fair. So Mango can see you from behind, kind of? I'm so boned. We got the passcode, but I forgot that you had to press that button.
6 months? More like sex months. Spig ball torture, spig ball torture, spig ball torture.
Oh god. Ow! Did you see me?
Hello.
Huh. I wonder if you could get rid of Mango. I don't think so, but maybe. This one is 10 times harder than the 5 balloon kids. What's left? Another code. Okay. No! God! But I got it! Oh my god. This game is easy clap. Easiest game I've ever played, in fact. Chica's also faster. You can see her slide. Her speed doesn't match her walking animation. Am I in Chica? I was in Chica. And then she said, "Get away from me." I wonder if the gears are the same. Oh, too much wine. Can we just have to confirm that they did fix this? They fixed it. Forgot I could overwind Freddy? Well, I saw in the description of the mod that Freddy's thing turns quicker, so I thought I really gotta give her.
Good luck with the challenge, Spiff.
Thanks.
Hello.
There was a mango in the closet. I had no idea. Yeah, the mangoes are stronger. There were no checkpoints in the first level. But yeah, checkpoints in this one, very healthy. Damn it. Yeah, I wasn't sure if there was one spawning there. At the start of the level, they would start really slow. They go right into it here. Yeah, and they spawn even if I don't turn any lights on. We should not put the gears in. Instead, just like collect them. Got it. Why? We'll gather them all together and then place them in so that I can be smoother in my motions. I don't remember all the spawn spots, chat. No! Freddy doesn't like that. I have 4 gears. Not bad. Yeah, sometimes people tell me that they try to... What the fuck?
Hi.
Okay, bud. I didn't think it was that vent. This is so rough. Fuck you, that's right. I think I'm missing one. Choose! God damn! She's sitting there freaking out. No! She turned around right there. And then I panicked. Spicy. Make sure to use those lockers more. I'm using them. Lockers X spiff BFFs for life right now. No! Give me my damn gear, fatso. Why drop gear and not put it in? Because then I gotta spend time finding the spot. Once I have all 5, it's not hard to get comfy in that room and take my time putting them in. Huh. Freddy, please last.
Mango go burr.
Dude, Loaf came over? Sorry, Loaf. And I had to, like, push her aside. I was freaking the fuck out. Oh my god. The mod was designed to be played on 1.1.7, the fastest version of the game, but with the least in-level skips. Oh, that was tough. That was a little hard for sure. Damn. Oh, yeah, Loaf blessed the run, true. I was so nervous there. The time save is made up by being able to skip cutscenes. This means that levels like this one must be played normally. Slowly. My prediction for this room is that there's going to be more of everything. That sounds chaotic. Yeah, okay, let's just see what happens. Apparently also
11 months.
Frank and Freddy is faster. 6, 3, 5, 8, 7, 9, 2.
Generous category critical.
Nope.
Sending emergency.
Immediately forget. 8, 7, 9, 2. Why does it work? Because so this balloon boy, there's him. Shoo shoo, motherfuckers. Oh shit! Wait, do you have to turn the lights off for this?
Notification. Reason for problem detected. Initiating fire protocol.
Yeah, okay. I had forgotten about that. Afton feet. 454-5895.
This isn't gonna end well.
9845. Why does it work? That's pretty early, bruv. Fuck you, that's
Where's Lydia?
We're never gonna see Lydia again, Zavvy boy. Oh my god, you're so slow.
And stream six.
Okay, this one. He's gonna be coming up the top, right? That's the top one. I really am not sure. But I think so. That's outside office.
Saturday, everyone's smiley face.
Power back on. Shoot, shoot, motherfucker. Okay. Why are you back? I don't play Candy Crush now. Didn't close the door long enough? I see. Apparently the door power is reduced a bunch, so I don't want to keep it open that long. This is so bad. Hey, Chica. That's so goofy. Apparently that's part of the base game, and it just only lasted one version. Does that count? Oh, he's so fast. Also, I totally in-game fat-fingered the power switch. Basically, I have to play this mini-game while defending my office. Okay, bro. Bro is schmoovin'. We can only be at the arcade game for like 5 seconds at a time. Like we go like this, and then boom. And then this.
Notification.
Boom.
Reason
This is our live chat. An entire stream where it's just shared. That's just me not streaming. Fantastic. Bro, leave. Oh my god, they must have slowed him down. That took so long. Wait until no footsteps? Yeah, but I'm trying to be fast. Yeah, that's a pretty good he always comes back moment. Not really Naruto spoilers, but kind of Naruto spoilers. Me and Paige are at like various Akatsuki parts.
Don't spoil.
You don't have to know anything. Just that there's a bunch of bad guys that need to be slaughtered. Alright? That's all you gotta know. Anyway, Loaf woke me up by licking my face. But not fully. And so I was kind of in this half-awake state, and I don't know what I'd been dreaming about, but I was like, what? I did it correct. Oh, the flashlight! Oh, God. In my head, I was like, Loaf, no. Like, you have an Akatsuki that you have to go kill. And so, like, in real life, I'm, like, pushing her off of me a little bit. And I'm like, Loaf, no, you gotta go. You can't stay with me. Oh, my God, dude. It's like, Loaf, you can't be focused on getting food right now. You have a fight. But that sort of thing happens to me all the time with Loaf. Like, I'm half awake because of her. Why is Loaf's name's Loaf? Have you seen her? Alright, we got a lad. Chat, is this going to be the first time that Spiff survives Afton coming in his room?
I think you deserve it.
Afton, what? Crying emoji. Coming in my room, chat. The balloon was up here, right? I have a vague memory of that. Nope, I'm a liar. Man, that is pretty hard to react to, for sure. Oh! I really, like, I'm being greedy with the camera. I really just have to be there for, like, 2 seconds at a time. God damn. Springy Boy is not kind of hot when he stomped, chat. Chica. Why does it work?
I like how Chica wiggles at me.
Yeah, I like it too. You like CSGO? Yeah, I like CSGO. I'm super ass at it though. The only time I've ever been recognized in a video game as like Astral Spiff was CSGO. Somebody on the other team sarcastically asked me for my autograph in a CSGO game before promptly ruining me. Get out of here. I occasionally play various dumb Roblox games with Julian. That is where I think I would be recognized. Chica sounds like a minion. Okay, you are too common. Because I've mentioned my CSGO prowess a couple times on stream. I've had a couple people DM me and be like, don't worry, Spiff, I could carry you to your first ranked win in CS. And like, eventually I am going to have to take one of you up on it because I want to win. Just one. This is a bit of an old man gamer move, but I kind of want to buy a PS3. Ooh, you're a bit late, my guy! Kind of want to buy a PS3 and play Kino. Oh, Little Big Planet. Oh, Bomb Survivals. Shit. My parents were always super not big on the video games, so I never got consoles. So it would be my first non-Nintendo console if I bought a PS3. Okay, something's happening.
Hello, Spigman.
Yeah, okay. You know, fuck you too. I feel like when Springtrat's coming, Big Frank and Freddy can't. Chat, did you know that there's people out there who can say come and have it mean like come? I know. It's pretty wild. Oh, whoa! Wait. Oh yeah. No! They're both dark green. I had this one friend. We did a lot of weird activities. And a storm had gone through. There was a park right by his house. So there were a number of baby trees that had fallen. They were small enough that we could carry them. And they were just kind of like big spears. And so we were like, oh my god, this is opportunity of a lifetime. We can joust with these trees. And so we got on our bikes and we each had a tree. We went straight at each other in an attempt to joust IRL. Dream come true. The jousting was incredibly unsuccessful. It turns out carrying small trees while on a bike is a little bit too much for small boys. And I fell off my bike and landed on the tree, and it hurt so bad. So I can kind of say I've jousted, but it's like if I fell off my horse and impaled myself on my own spear. But it wasn't the tip, right? It was the branches that hurt me. Just but a flesh wound. Yeah, I mean, I didn't die. I was just like, oh man, this has made me realize that maybe we shouldn't do this. We actually ended up taking those trees and making like a fort in some bushes. People must have complained because the city came with this big ass truck and cleared all of the branches we had used. It was so sad. It's like, David, the government, they got us. They found out what we were up to. One of the 2 times that I was struck in the temple really hard, which is like, as I've learned, not good, was with that friend because he'd made like 2 homemade crossbows. So the bolts he had for these crossbows obviously didn't have tips. They were like just wood sticks with some feathers at the back. Yeah, I got hit by in the temple with one of those bolts, and turns out a flying arrow shaft still packs quite the punch. And I had a big old bump on my head. Damn it. How'd you get hit in the head? He shot it at my head and it hit my head because we were shooting each other with the crossbows.
Spiff just casually lived his teen years in Sons of the Forest game.
That one friend was the most intense. Once him and I were climbing a fence and I slipped off of it and ripped my shorts. And we duct taped them back together. And I wore those shorts for the rest of the summer. Just me and my duct tape shorts. I don't still wear the shorts. I was like 10. When me and Paige had first started dating, she took me snowmobiling, which is something I'd never done. And turns out they don't steer like bikes. That's how I was attempting to steer it. And I drove both me and Paige into a barbed wire fence. Pretty sweet. Really good thing to do with your new girlfriend. Spiff Riz is real. She was pissed. We scratched the paint. It broke the plastic windshield. It cut my jacket. Thankfully, we were not going fast. Because, like, it wasn't that I was speeding and went flying into a barbed wire fence. It was that I slowly drifted into it because I didn't know how to steer out of it. So we went into it really slowly. But yeah, still cut my jacket. It wasn't even my jacket. Also, my Achilles was torn at the time and I was wearing a, like, medical boot. Bro's gonna get 80 deaths from this level alone? Yeah, like, we're not doing anything else today. Are you speedrunning the whole game? Just for future reference? Whole, as in all of, has a W at the start. It's not a whole game. It's the whole game. Anybody remember that extra level in Lego Star Wars?
Hey, Spiff.
Where you got to, like, destroy a city as Star Wars characters? I liked that level. That was fun. I did that multiple times. What was your favorite Lego game to play? Either Star Wars or Indiana Jones, because I 100%ed it, and I was so proud of myself. And like the art gallery infinitely rains coins if you 100% it, and I thought that was the coolest thing. That was the in the room vent. Is he still on the fucking FNAF 3 level? You do this, Big Maximus. See if you do any better. It's simple, chat. We just gotta figure out who's coming and observe.
Expanding. Generator status.
Wait.
Critical. Preparing the area for inevitable destruction.
Am I on a
Time for
timer?
Generator explode in 5 minutes.
I could have sworn he was on the other side, dude. Aren't you usually on a timer for this? Yeah, I just forgot. Are you an anime guy? No, I'm a real person. I do like anime, though. I'm a hyper-realistic VTuber. Next generation, baby. My parents are moving. They're cleaning out the house. My mom found a thong in one of my old rooms. Fortunately and unfortunately, this is not a woman's thong. It is mine. I lost a bet in high school and had to wear one for like 3 days. Why I didn't ever get rid of them is beyond me. No, they weren't comfortable, no. Plus, I've always been really bad with wearing belts. So people at school noticed my thong line. It's kind of embarrassing. Do you have a whale tail? Yeah, I guess so. The front wasn't as bad as the back, I will say. For anyone who's curious. Nobody was curious? If you say that, that means that you were curious. How did my parents bring up the thong? It was my mom, and she was like, so David, I was, you know, cleaning out your room. I found a thong. Just imagine the look on her face when I told her it was mine. I've often heard people complain about the price of women's underwear. In my only experience of buying them, being that time, I got it was like this bin. It was like 2 for $7. Bras are the worst? Okay, yeah, maybe. I haven't bought bras. Good ones are expensive? Yeah, that's what I thought, so yeah.
When we're already talking about women's clothing, can we talk about the actual scam that are women's pants pockets?
Yeah, Paige just takes my pants. We went shopping last weekend, and Paige said, you need a new pair of sweats. But what that actually means is we need a new pair of sweats. Because I don't get Paige the sweats. I did buy the sweats. We only do things after somebody comes. So now we do stuff for a few seconds. We go back. We deal with the next threat. Now we have a couple seconds of doing things. Just a couple seconds, though. That's it. Back. Check. Spring traps in the middle. Okay, we have a couple seconds. Back. Close this door. Back. Oh, he coming. Speedrun the mod, no balls. How about we let me beat it first? Crazy thought. Oh. That's a shock. Playing the original would be such a cake. You can do the entire minigame in the time it takes them to come, period. Aha. Le imposteur. Wait until they come, and then check their status after they've came, and wait for that. I guess I just need to play it safer. Instead of taking our time, we will recheck the status to see if they're doing a double come. I'm getting pretty good at this timing. So now, yeah, we're not even taking our freebie. We are checking on the arrival status. Okay, we might have like 2 seconds. Now back. Now we check on their arrival status. He's already in partial arrival position. We go back. We check on partial arrival position. Still partial. We go back. He has completely switched sides and disappeared. You're gonna die at a time? Whatever. Check back on arrival status. I saw ya boy in cam mid. I hate you, Chica. Is this a checkpoint? Please let it be a checkpoint. 2 hours later. 4-8. 4-4-3-4-8. What? Oh, shoot.
Emergency. Fire detected in the generator's essential.
Do you have to do anything past that? I don't remember.
Time for the explosion. 3, 2, 1.
Yes, okay. By the end of that, I had developed a decent system. 3 levels down, halfway through. 3.5 hours in, I was making good time, and still below 90 deaths. Too bad the next level was about to take things to an extreme I did not see coming, and was not emotionally prepared for. Okay. Let's do this thing. Wait a second. What? What's going on? What the hell, man? How many blurs are there?
You did it, Spiff. Now the harder stages.
There's no way this is harder than FNAF 3. What? I actually have no idea how to deal with this guy, because he's just never a problem. Yeah, see? Holy nuts, bro. I made him to his room. Use light if you see him far away, use tape. Also enjoy dealing with 27 blurs. Okay, what? I press the button, he comes. I don't press the button, he comes? Why doesn't the light work? Why are you already wubbing? How are you already out? I don't quite understand. The light is broken. You have to wait for it to flash on its own. Oh lord, we wubbing. Okay. Well, he wasn't on stage, so that was good. But there was a third blur. I didn't see it. Yeah. This is pretty cracked, chat. I was just thinking about you. Go in the hole. I was... There's a checkpoint fairly quickly. If I do the head and one arm, I get a checkpoint. So that's what we're gunning for. Give it up for Death 100. Oh, you were on the stage there? Yeah, things are a little unforgiving.
Why have one blur when you can have 5?
Honestly, I'm zapping your ass. Shit. I thought for sure. Checkpoint though? No, you have to do the head and an arm. So no checkpoint yet.
Everything is okay.
Wait, you weren't on the stage? I guess he was further back. Oh my gosh. If you tried saying nice things to them, maybe that'll calm them down. Okay, I'll give that a shot. Funtime Freddy, I love how your face opens. It's so nice. And how gently you handle Mini Bonnie. What a respectful and loving friend. I love how you look, but specifically on your stage. You look bad everywhere else. No! Oh, I have to sneeze. 9, 6, 4, 6, 6, 9. No! What was it? 9, 6, 4, 6, 6, 9? Love you. Thank you. Oh, Lord. Here we go. No! Well, I'm certainly living a long time. Okay, how the I gotta start from the back. But I'm also just in general panicking. What the fuck is happening there? Right. We're just gonna take that as a blessing, chat. No, I didn't hear her. It's not a blessing. Ah! Also, that was some nasty shit they were doing in that hallway. Okay, but yes, I did take forever with the maze, okay? I'm out of practice. All right, chat?
Calling it now. It's Baldora. Yes, because 4 Balloras stacked on each other drowns out the sound of the 5th law.
This is catastrophic. I'll get better at the maze. Liar. I hate this game. No! Either I've gotten worse or I am just getting catastrophically unlucky. Oh my god, I did it. I think. 1, 2, 9, 6, 9, 9. That should be a checkpoint. Now we die. Please give me the checkpoint, I swear. I do. Good. Now that I had the fairly decent checkpoint, I'd have to get 3 limbs on without dying to win. This is where the full power of Funtime Freddy would be revealed. Why is the game so quiet? This doesn't quite feel right. Oh, that's why! Oh yeah, the Ballora music isn't going through. That's cool. Eee, I feel like you're about to stand up. Okay, we made it. There we go. Holy shit, chat, we did another limb. Insanely cracked. Oh, this! How did I forget about these? This is the real test, chat. It's not the time. No, cat! I blame you, my fuzzy companion. There's some loaf cam. That double is guaranteed wubbing. Also, like, can I have a limb that works, please? It's a hard life, chat. Yeah. I spent too long in the puzzle. No, I deserve that. God. No! It never lines up. I died. Loaf, if you start doing that, we're gonna have to remove you from the situation. Dude, how many of you are? Sorry, Loaf. Oh my god. There's so many. I didn't scare the kitty. The kitty was like, whoa, hey now, why are you so upset? I make loud noises often. It's not very alarming to her. Loaf does this really annoying thing when I feed her, where as I'm like putting the scoop of food in her dish, she'll nudge my hand and it'll spill the scoop. Yeah, we had a really bad incident of that happening yesterday, and I yelled and she didn't even react. She just went on munching. And like, we kind of have established rules. I've more or less trained her to not scratch the couch, not go on the counter, so we don't really have those battles. Oh yeah, crotch cam. What does the mod do for this level? It makes Funtime Freddy insta-fail. If you do play the thing at the wrong time, you lose, period. Makes Funtime Foxy wobble a lot quicker, and there's 5 Balloras. Wrong button! Dude, that was the run! Well, let's get another one. Okay, but I'm getting intimate with Funtime Freddy's mechanics.
Are you winning yet, Astral?
Oh yeah, Astral win. So like right now, Freddy's in the process of moving away. So I want to press the button as soon as I can. And like now he's going back, so I'll wait until I see that he's not there. Holy balls! I think I saw him in an out position, but I didn't realize he was in out position. We go again.
How are you doing, Spiff?
Grand. Who is still coming? Alright, look, pal. There were a lot of
Is this what hell looks like?
Balloras. Every level is just progressively harder. The first level wasn't actually that bad. It took me like 20 minutes. The second level was like pretty bad. The third level was like unreal. This one's like Unreal Plus. Like, can you chill for a sec? I deserve a break.
For every death, I will do 5 minuets of working out.
Muffin Buffin 2000, about to be the buffest chat member. Chat, which of you are gonna join Muffin Buffin? Like, you were in the process of wobbling while moving? We've been close many times. I just don't stay lucky with, like, you know, slightly decent timers.
Please die more. I want to get. I need to get stronger so I can stand up for what I believe.
I need to get stronger so I can stand up for what I believe. I got you, Muffin Buffins. That one was for Muffin Buffins, chat. For every death, I'll sleep an hour.
I'm taking a shot every death. My sobriety is in your hands now.
You're gonna die. Go back to your stage. I got abs already. Nice, good to hear, chat.
Hey Spiff, why would you torture yourself like this?
Because I started and have to finish. He was just at his stage before I went to the puzzle. He was just at his stage. He was just at his stage. No! Did I make it? No. Okay, chat, what the fuck? You know? Where does this connect? You coming? At any second, they could get unstuck. I have no stamina. Time for this puzzle to not line up again. Thing is, they break out eventually. I can't with this puzzle. I did it again. I did that same thing 2 runs at this point in a row. Is there 2 Belloras? There's 5.
I just went and made cookies and you're still on this stupid room. Hope it doesn't take too much longer for our own sakes, Lou.
That's gonna take a little bit longer. Oh, there's 6 Belloras, chat, not 5.
Wow, Speak, I watched the heat death of the universe happen twice and you're still here.
I don't like that. They're gonna be stuck forever. Oh my god, chat, it's a free win. I'm so doomed. They're getting closer. When do I? Fuck it, chat. They're permanently stuck. Let's just ignore them. There's no way they get unstuck at any point during this run. And if they do, I'm gonna die. Oh my god! They may have actually been permanently stuck. Or maybe we would have gotten to the end and they would have gotten unstuck right then. But we won't know, because Freddy lasted not long.
I don't last long either.
I bet you last longer than Freddy. I love to know the percent of time that Bellora's been active. It's gotta be like 95% this attempt. Like, can I step away from the doors and go to the puzzle, please? Oh my god. It fucking lined up, chat. It's a miracle. I was like, okay, man. Damn. How am I feeling? A little annoyed. Okay, chuck them at Funtime Foxy. Okay, you know, he's on the stage 5:47:36. That's when he opens the door. He opens the door 5 seconds later. But that's when he opens the door. To have been opened the door, he's off like right now. 3 seconds from being on the stage to killing me. 3 seconds. Maybe if we restart the game, it'll work better. It worked for back rooms. Yeah. Smut is the greatest thing to happen. Yeah, it's pretty great. That's fucking comical, man. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Oh, God.
"5 hours of masochism simulator. How's the sanity holding up, my dude? Snorts copium asterisk MYAAA.
Yeah, I'm coping by doing this. Oh boy. Gotcha. Oh boy. I'm not gonna get over that fucking puzzle. What? Where is he? I think he's dead. Fuck it, the man doesn't exist this run. It's like whack-a-mole. Freddy appears to be deady.
Scope mode has been initiated. All the animatronics have been deactivated for easier transport. Please leave the room going through the right hall to start the animatronics.
And that's why you restart the game. Freddy was deady. We got one chance and I didn't fuck it up. One run where Freddy said, I'm out. Yeah, I did it, Bitterinas. Fuck this level. All right, let's check out Ennerd. After failing on the last limb of the level a half dozen times, an uncommon bug where Freddy is yeeted into the back rooms finally let me get through. It was an absolutely soul-crushing level. The possibility that as soon as Freddy got reset to his stage, he could be running at you for open FaceTime within 3 seconds made it feel hopeless constantly. There was a small part of me that wanted to try speedruns of this mod, but after doing that level, I think I'm happy to just beat it normally. 2 levels remain. Don't tell me there's 2 Ennerds, bro. There's at least 2 Ennerds. If there were 2 Ennerds, they'd have to be like 3 times speed. Supersonic Ennerd. Ennerd first try? Chad, I don't think I could do Ennerd first try if the game wasn't really hard. My Dead by Daylight mobile gaming has trained me for this moment. Alright, chat. Take your bets on how many Ennerds there are. I think 4. I heard one. They are really, really fast. Oh! You know that sound effect that games and movies use? It's like a piano going really quick. That would be perfect on that Ennerd. So what I'm gonna need is spots where Ennerd can never see me, and I only know one of them. I might be able to get the checkpoint today because it's not that hard. I mean, all you have to do is get the crowbar and get a key card and open a door. It can't be that bad. Couldn't quite tell where he was. Okay, it's just one, trust me. Oh, okay. 1 supersonic Ennerd. Okay. I guess my question is, will this be harder than the previous level? Because, I mean, I beat it, but Freddy was deady. Shoo, motherfuckers.
Go Spiff, you got this.
Oh, he can break them. I guess that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Yeah, he did kind of sit there like, this bitch? You just hear from the distance. It's like once you hear the taps, it's all over. Where is he coming from? I suspect he can see me from like a quarter of the map. the little bitter batter of death. Dude, this is nuts. Oh. Go! Just fucking go. No! Didn't even, and that's a wrap! Woo! Did you see the Security Breach DLC teaser leak? I mean, come on, guys. Here's your leak, chat. A box. It's Taylor Swift. Because, fuck you, that's why. Yeah, he's pretty fast with that, isn't
Afternoon spiff. Binged every single video from October 2021 to October 2022 in the last week.
But have you watched the VODs? Might have to stealth this one? Oh, yeah, I guess so, hey.
This is my first stream ever. Do you have any tips on how to gamble the ever so treasured spiffballs?
Yeah, here's a tip for today, Sylvian. Don't believe today. Today's not a believer day. Is this a mod? No, this is the base game. It's a lot harder than we remember. All those YouTubers you saw play it, they got baby mode. Oh my. Oh, okay, he'll hear you if you walk, run, or recharge the flashlight near him. So I guess we should stay crouched and not charge the flashlight. I should stealth this, but I really just want to get to that first checkpoint. And it's not hard to get. It really isn't. The problem with stealthing is that he moves so fast that he'll coincidentally run into you because he's just covering so much ground. If it's like the base game, he can't find me here. It's my best route. Dude. Oh my god, dude. Alright, let's just fucking... What's the prediction? Hold on, I think I can check. Beat the room in 1 hour? Oh god. Just fucking get the Chica Punch. Where's the buttons?
It's the spiffy man. Glad to catch a stream.
Checkpoint, right? Now the rest of our lives, chat. We can do this one probably fairly consistently. I wonder if running is just out, but I made it to the checkpoint running. Ugh. Am I not seeing it? Oh, I'm dumb.
Ennerd doesn't like the spig man.
Teal, blue, yellow. Well, shit, we finished a TV.
Can I ask you the pros and cons of moving to Canada from Europe? I'm going to move to Canada in a few years, and I want your opinion.
Pros and cons of moving to Canada from Europe. There's no cool broken castles. It gets cold, but cold is fun. And if you want to see people who don't actually live that far from you, you got to drive like 6 hours. Because not that far is actually really far. Just got a cat. Any tips? If you think that you're going to buy a bed for your cat and your cat's going to sleep in it, you are kidding yourself. The cat will find the seemingly most uncomfortable spot to sleep, and it'll be their favorite spot. Also, these guys are gonna randomly appear on you. I don't even know where that came from. When did she get me? I don't know. Was it while I was sleeping? Maybe. No, not my hairs. I have a cut. It might not be that visible. It's on my hairs. Oh. Be nice if I could hear him from further away. Okay, why did you spawn there, guy? Actual spawn camping, not clickbait.
I met a spiff fan in the wild because they said, Giga Monty, and I spun so fast and went, you watch Astral Spiff? And me and them became friends.
That's wild.
Just to whom in on VR chat if you're watching, hi there laughing face.
Oh yeah. Oh, this pallet's already gone.
Mr. Spiff, which would you rather find in your attic? 1,000 roaches or one person?
Are they alive or dead?
Both are alive, Mr. Spiff.
Yeah, definitely the roaches. Okay, David? Okay, well, if the person would be chill, I still don't know. Can they be chill if they're in your attic? You're a man who's clearly never had to get rid of roaches. That is 100% correct. I could be naive, but I don't know if that many Canadian homes get roaches. Many homes get roaches in Canada? Yeah, see, nobody talks about it because nobody wants to say that their home got a roach. And my home's never gotten roaches, so of course I wouldn't know. I was talking to Pepsi earlier, and she said that my favorite story is my cactus world record attempt when I was in Scouts. I just want to do the puzzle. That's crazy, man. I was on a hike with my Scout troop. There were some cactuses, and I was bored, so I took off like a leaf of the cactus, and I was like, I wonder what the Guinness World Record is for holding a cactus in your mouth. And so I set out for the rest of the hike to get myself a Guinness World Record longest cactus in the mouth. There's a record for that? No, of course not. Just kidding, there is. It's me. I hold the record. What happened, I held it for about 15 minutes before it hurt too much, and then I had a couple dozen pricks in my lips. How do you check how many messages you've posted in chat? I don't think you guys can. Personally, I can though. I know what you've done. I know what you've said. Nobody's asked me to use their chat log as a resume reference yet, which is too bad, because I'm ready. Is it rare to be the most bland person? Rare? But I guess, yeah, if you're the most, then it would be by definition rare. What would the most bland person be, though? Wouldn't being the most bland person make you unique because you were blander than anyone else? Okay, I guess if you sit in a chair and stare at a wall 24/7, I guess you're pretty bland. But I guess that also makes you unique. True. You'll never be as bland as a male anime character. Bro is just powerful and that's it. Often, yes. Oh, hey, many of you are aware of Julian, Naked Man. So he's got a child. Recently, he's been trying to beat all the UCN challenges with his child. What he's done is he puts Piper in her little jumper and puts a keyboard underneath her. And so as she jumps on it, he attempts to play UCN with a whole different setup, and she's constantly like opening doors and stuff. It's a pretty funny system. Piper can't see the screen. We're not traumatizing the baby. Piper's just doing her own thing, and he's doing his own thing. You guys ever been in like life-endangering storms? The closest I've been is like some crazy Canadian winter storms where like, you know, the snow's partway up your door and you can't leave and nothing works and cars can't drive. But I just stayed in my house. Like I've never been in the dangerous part of those storms. Me and Paige's after quote-unquote work conversations are so funny sometimes. Because she'll be like, yeah, you know, this bolt was really stuck in shit. And like I had to take apart this door just to get the phalanges to fit in the hole. And I'll be like, yeah, I spent an hour running around trying to not get killed by an animatronic in a video game. It was really hard, Paige. You don't understand. I am 3 years from your location.
We could just use life instead, lol.
Can you go under this? No.
Liver.
No shit! Just like that! Yo, out of nowhere! Let's go! Ennerd was okay. I was actually able to casually talk with chat while grinding attempts. On to the last level, where another Giga Freddy would be paying a visit. All right, believers, the last level. Let's see how much harder this guy is. What? Look at this shit, chat. That's funny, okay. What else do we got? Bro's cooldown is lower. Not crazy, though. Uh-oh. Why are so few pizzas spawning? Bro. Oh, shit. The parade made it in. Like, where are my pizzas? What the fuck? Oh, you are quicker. Yeah. I choose you. Oh, wait. Oh, there's another step to this, isn't there? I see. Freddy and Frog are 2 and 3. I don't hear him in the vents. Not good. Yeah, he seems to sometimes spawn like right off the bat. Whoop, boop, 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 boop. Oh, you speedy. You got any paper in here? Oh, you do. Pig and purple hat. I'm dead. I want to get the key. I haven't gotten the key yet. I always gotta check right off the bat. Spiff, stop letting my balls get gripped by Molten Freddy. What was the video where I talked about gripping his balls? Oh yeah, that's Chat Plays. Chat Plays FNAF 3. Man, John won't tell me secrets. He's using the fact that I accidentally leaked our DMs on stream as an excuse, but I think he just doesn't want to tell his secrets. Hey man. I'm gonna take your chair. How do you feel about that, eh? I'm using game capture today to stream, so they can't see my desktop accidentally. There's no way I would ever leak DMs again. Please tell me all your secrets. Okay, now we stand in a pickle juice. See, what am I supposed to do in this condition? I was gonna say in a jar of pickle juice, but I missed the jar. What do you think they do after they kill you? Isn't that a good question? FNAF games, they have all these jump scares, but it's always insinuated that they kill you to some degree. But like, it's never shown. I can confirm in Security Breach that they go into a really dumb looking T-pose and then you disappear. Look at this bullshit. Afton foot is fairly obvious that you perish. Yes, you get curb stomped. Every pizza I stuff into these bald children's mouths fills me with serotonin. Let's do this. Meow. Okay, well, we did it. It works. You can juke him, loop back around, and close the door on him. Didn't change the fact that there were 3 scrap babies waiting for me on my return. The mustache on the microphone is from my Waluigi cosplay a year and a half ago. Foxy 1 Bonnie. That's some bullshit, hey? I'll pig. Okay. Time to do the thing. Just kidding. No, I went too early.
Also, there's 25 scrap babies.
That's a lot of scrap babies. Let me get there. Ooh. We haven't even made that much progress. Mind you, there's a pretty sexy checkpoint. What I mean by sexy checkpoint is that it's actually in the middle of the level. Unlike most of the other checkpoints in this game that are just like really easy to get or like at the end of the level. The checkpoint in this level is like when I finish the minigame, and then the rest of the level is doing the puzzle, which will also be fairly hard, but it's a nicely placed checkpoint. The mini pizza game opens a door when you finish it. I am on the cusp of getting good, chat. We're gonna start standing. Save some time. Surely he's about to peanut.
You got this big.
Nice. I think... I don't quite know when we get the checkpoint. It's gotta be now. It's gotta be by now we've gotten the checkpoint. Bingo. Now, just for shits and gigs, I'm curious if this version is one where this works. It is. So this is the one where they patched it. They then unpatched it later, to my knowledge. So we can't use it for this time. The prediction was reach checkpoint, yes. Make sure you read before you put your balls down. They unpatched it for speedrunners, which is Omega Pod, because the devs are super cool. Okay. When in the shit am I gonna have time to do this puzzle? Holy crap. Usain Molt. Nice. Oh yeah, chat, maybe we should close the game and reopen it. And then we'll get better Molten Freddy RNG. Where did these pieces go? That doesn't help me. The logo part goes on top. Okay. Oh, that is actually helpful. Okay. Progress! How is he doing? No, he's ready to blow again. Oh, shoot. One piece you can't move. That makes sense. Okay, well, we're learning. Look, chat, we have pi deaths. A cool 314 deaths. What did you do for National Pie Day? Oh, that was like a week ago, wasn't it? I did nothing. I don't know why I paused. I just need a moment to fathom the bullshittery. Any tips on how to get to sleep? Honestly, I've been finding recently that stretching before you go to bed, it's the most old man shit, but especially because I've gone back to the gym and I'm stiff as hell. Stretching before sleeping is good for sleeping. You know, I'm 23, pushing on 40. Do you have any updated tips that I'm dealing with migraines that doesn't include pouring mint oil in your eye? I haven't done that in a while, actually. But yeah, the mint is a classic. I forgot about that. When I regularly get migraines, like I had peppermint, and it can help to put some on your temple. I would always put way too much peppermint on my forehead so that it would leak into my eyes. And the advantage of it leaking into my eyes is that the pain of my eyes having peppermint in them distracted me from the migraine. Actually, huge brain. And as dumb as that sounds and is, it's more enjoyable pain than migraine pain. I much prefer my eye hurting over my brain. Obviously, I spend most of my time indoor. And there are many days that I don't even leave the house because I just, you know, stream, edit, sleep. But because of that, if I'm like gonna be on a trip or something that's a week long, I have to like practice going outside in the sun, or else the first day of like being in the sun all day is just a guaranteed migraine. I know, it's so dumb. It sounds so dumb, practicing going out in the sun, but it you know, my body gets fairly shocked going from spending 15 minutes outside a day and usually at night to 5 hours. What if you wear sunglasses? I do wear sunglasses. It still does it. Why is vitamin D important? I don't know. because my mom said so. Does snorting them count? If you want to crush your vitamins and snort them, I'm sure that will be fine. Chat, we spent over 10 hours trying to save Eugene, all right? Everything important in life takes time. Unos papier! Well, that was the closest we've been. That wasn't even greed, you know? 10 in a row. Is this guy on drugs? As he will pretty much be ready to rumble my ass by the time that I am able to go even once. You know what I'm saying? Holy shit, I did it.
Stay hydrated, chat. If you don't, I'll appear in your nightmares tonight, smiley face.
Ashley's desperation to get chat to hydrate is morphed into threats.
Chat, we do not believe because it is easy, but because it is hard. We know we are poor in balls, but we are rich in spirit. Stand firm. Stand together.
Dead Tech, thanks to $5 and the pro believer speech. Very inspiring. We're probably, what's our timer? Oh, whoa, did you hear that? It's him, it's him. Get to the gun. He's not taking enough damage. Oh no! Shoo, motherfuckers.
3 months? Feels like longer. I swear I've been watching since the Goose Game.
I only had 30 seconds left on Music Man. Is it possible that Molten Freddy doesn't show up for a while after Afton? Because this is long. That's something that we could use if it were the case. Let's test the theory. Why not? Eh? It would save us a hell of a lot of time. In case you haven't noticed, I am running with this theory. It's holding up so far! Shit, yeah! Fuck you, Molten Freddy! Let's go! Out of this bitch. Yeah. That makes me quite certain that when Afton comes, it puts Molten Freddy on hold. Oh my god. I've never wanted to get sucker punched more in my life. There we go. Hey, do you think the Ruin is gonna have good cinematics? Or do you think they're gonna stick with their comic book systems? I hope so. I hope so too. Even something like this, you know? Hey chat, we won before 350 deaths. Let's go, Peepaw. Oh, it kind of makes me hungry. Hey, I'm hungry, chat. I always get really hungry at the end of streams. And he's chowing down. Oh yeah, that's time. Boom, 10:35. Hardly any time at all, baby. Fun time Freddy attacks faster is an understatement of the century. This one is just called Ennerd is now buff, which was very true. Molten Freddy's faster. Molten Freddy has no sounds. Oh, it takes Molten Freddy longer to leave. 25 babies. Thank you and congrats to Diamond Ingots, Coolcat 5G, and Jilly Boy. You made pain. I'll link the mod in the description if anyone actually wants to try it. There's even a category for it on the Glitched Attraction speedrun leaderboard too, if you're feeling real bold. Thanks for watching. See you later.